The $341 million man, New York Mets shortstop Francisco Lindor, buys $20 million New York penthouse. Let's talk about it. Peace and blessings minus the stress, and I pray you walk in the divine path for which you were destined. It's your brother in business, King Rob, and we're here to unwrap what's new. As I said before, New York Mets shortstop Francisco Lindor is buying a $20 million penthouse. And this particular penthouse is almost finished with construction. I think it's due for completion in early 2025. Roughly 5,000 square feet that sits on top of an under construction boutique condo building on Manhattan's Upper East Side. The six-bedroom apartment originally was listed for 22.95 million, a little under 23 million, and it includes multiple terraces and 11-foot ceilings, according to the listing description. Lindor was born in Caguas, Puerto Rico, and raised in Florida. Well, he moved to Florida when he was 12, so you could say he was raised between both. Was a star for the former Cleveland Indians, known as the Defenders now, and signed a huge mega deal in 2021 with the New York Mets for $341 million, including a $21 million signing bonus. Lindor will be making a base salary in 2025 of $27 million. The luxury building that the penthouse sits atop at 200 East 75th Street offers a variety of building amenities such as the children's playroom, outdoor fireplace, movie theater, and virtual sports room where you can play a variety of virtual sports. So, really cool stuff. Appreciating the area, I'm quite sure, is Manhattan. So, I go down over there, one of the other major expensive markets in the country. But as usual, I'd like to do a little comparison later on. As I said before, he was born and spent the vast majority of his childhood up until 12 years old in Kauai, Puerto Rico. That's central eastern Puerto Rico, south of San Juan, which is the capital. Uh, 2020, the population was 128K. So it's increased by now. I would imagine if it's increased 20%, it's still under 150K. But it was the fifth most populated municipality in Puerto Rico. So he came from a small town, got it out the mud, you could say, got it, pulled himself up. Who knows what his family conditions was like, but it is reported that his pops helped him cultivate his baseball skills earlier on and somehow got him up out of Puerto Rico and got him to Florida and got him where he needed to be a young phenom in baseball. He's won multiple awards, big time awards. I know he's got a 30 for 30 under his belt, an MVP. He's played in World Series, so huge deal. And there's a reason why he got that check. So he invested in this penthouse in Manhattan, which is kind of the dream, right? Go grab you the fly. So to fly, you to put in all this work. You done came from Puerto Rico to Florida to New York, city of dreams, and there's no reason why not to have one of the baddest spaces for one of the most well-paid athletes up there. I get it, but what would he have been able to get for that same amount of money in his hometown? Let's check it out. Now, there are many reported tax breaks from living in Puerto Rico. I'm a real estate professional. I don't practice anything else. But I know I've been hearing a lot of business tax breaks. Not so sure the personal tax breaks, but definitely business tax breaks from living in Puerto Rico. And, that would be a huge advantage, I would imagine, from living in a bigger market like that. And I believe New York charges state tax as well, so it has to hit hard. But plenty of, reasons at least to retire out there. Puerto Rico is considered to be economy wise, I believe, at the top of the Latin nations when it comes to ranking, and when it comes to tourism, they're strong. They're classified as a high income economy by the World Bank. So it's not like you're going to a third world country out there, owning something nice out there would definitely appreciate the value of the property around you, obviously, but also add to the growing image that Puerto Rico is a destination place. Now, when I looked up Kauai and Puerto Rico in general, you don't pull up many options even near this price point. I came back with two results out of my search. One is a home, beautiful home, and the other is a 910-acre lot that would be near within that price range. Basically, the home listed at 18 million has been on the market quite a while, as well as the 910-acre lot, which is listed a little under 11 million. So let's take a look at each. So this home is actually in the capital of San Juan, as I said, a little bit north of Kauai, and it features 5 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, and an astonishing 16,000 square feet on a lot that's a little bit under 2 acres, 1.68 acres. And it was built in 2007. So, you're thinking sparkling pool, luxurious privacy, basketball courts, and a sauna, state of the art gym, marble floors, of course, high ceilings. It also features basically a three-house complex. That's the design of it. So you've got entertaining and guest quarters if that's how you live in, just whatever space you need is a functional space there. You've got over 20-foot high ceilings, and it's just a stone's throw from the vibrant heart of San Juan. So to rival the Penthouse, this offers a media room, slash movie theater. You've got so much outdoor space on those acres where your courtyard, your fireplace, all your entertaining um, options and characteristics are built into the home. What it does lack in comparison would be the views coming from those. I believe that luxury residential building is 36 stories. I believe it's a 36 unit, if I'm not mistaken. And with multiple terraces, obviously, you're going to get beautiful, amazing views and exclusive views pretty much of New York City. So it does lack in comparison there. So let's move on to the lot. Let's see what we got going on. So we got 910 acres of unimproved land. And this has been listed for a couple years now at this point. Looks like nobody's trying to pick it up. It would take a huge development effort to get, some livable space. But when you think about it, I don't know if it's just me, but having that much land, 910 acres is about 1/36th. No, I'm sorry, about 1/30th maybe of a township. So, if you've got, about 23,000 acres, that is large enough to be considered a town. At least here in the States. I'm not well, they're in the States. They're a territory, so it doesn't really matter. But yet and all, just having that much seclusion, being able to, really set up your own infrastructure, have your own goods and services. I mean, that part of Puerto Rico is known for manufacturing computers and pharmaceuticals. So, if you're thinking about a retirement plan and a place to really relax, have all your family and have your own community and still be engaged in the local business and, influx the currency over there and really kind of be like a king of that particular land, and that's something that I would be interested in. The penthouse in New York is fly, definitely for the current way of living. The mansion super fly if you want to retire and have a space where you can always have family and do your thing. But that lot for me, 900 acres, just in a place as beautiful as that. Now there is a drawback, of course, and we're thinking hurricanes, and we're thinking like, just location. So that is a place, Las Piedras is a place that really got wrecked. I believe it was 2017 Hurricane Maria, as it was reported. I think that was the huge one that, tore Puerto Rico. So a lot, 500 people or 500 residents lost residences, lost their roots. So there was a lot of landslides, like winds over 200 miles an hour. So yeah, pros and cons with everything. Salute to the homie Francisco Lindor. Salute to everybody that's making big money purchases. You know, here on this channel, we like to talk about music, arts, culture, and commerce, and the things that move the needle in society. And we like to highlight high level or high profile real estate moves and all that. So check with me for the next video. If you need any market insight here in Houston, Texas, you know I am a licensed realtor. So get with me if you need something, if you're moving or you're thinking of moving or you just want some information on how it's doing, I'll get back with you. So leave a comment and let me know, what would you rather, the penthouse, the mansion in Puerto Rico, or the raw land? And we'll have a discussion about that. Until next time, peace and blessings. Now.
I said I'm up early, first to hit the block. I know the hustle guys smile at me. I gotta put the work in, open up shop, but won't stop till it's time to leave. I'm on the mash for 1,000 acres, brand new safe, no combination. Money coming in, no complications.